There we go. All right. So, are we live? All right. I'm hoping we are live, and it is Wednesday, March.
We are. Yep.
What's up? We're good?
Yeah.
All right. All right. But I always thought that I'd see you again. So it is Wednesday, March 25th, which was supposed to be the day before opening day. And as Carl pointed out earlier to us, it is 9 months until Christmas. And we are coming to you virtually. I'm at my house in Delaware County in Clifton Heights. Carl, where are you at?
Glen Mills, PA.
John.
I'm in Langhorne or Levittown, Pennsylvania. I don't even know where I'm at.
Langhorne or Levittown? Make up your mind.
Levittown. I don't even know where I'm at.
And Lauren is joining us tonight. Welcome. Where are you coming from?
Thank you. And I am here from Reading, PA.
All right. So we're all over the place.
You are.
So, introductions are done. Where do you want to start?
And this guy.
Here comes
Is drinking allowed on the show? I'm not sure.
Anything goes nowadays.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
We're virtual and you don't have to drive anywhere, so do whatever you need to.
Hey, great job on the introduction. It's some difficult times right now, so we're playing with this new Zoom toy that Lauren put together for us, and we thank her for that. But
we got people joining.
Yeah, good.
We got people
that's
joining.
what we're hoping for. But we had run a contest. Was that about a week ago, Lauren?
Yep.
Contest for a Fightin' Phil's prize pack. Fightins are one of the people that we do work with quite a bit. And our winner for that prize pack is Samantha from Lakeland, Florida. So come on down. Oh, wait.
Or up, as it may be.
That doesn't work. We will mail that out, correct, Lauren?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. We will mail that out. So Samantha, congratulations, and we'll get that out to you shortly. As long as the mail continues to run, we will get that mailed out. But
better mail that out tomorrow.
So the mail is still running, right?
the mail is still running, which I get a little bit of an issue with, but I'll hold back my thoughts on that. Those.
Why do you have an issue with it?
Well, those poor mail delivery carriers handling all that crummy mail with all them germs, and
Exactly.
I mean, this thing goes back to anthrax. I mean, they were big issues then. Why are they not big issues now?
True.
Apparently, the germ doesn't live on the mail.
Oh, it's airborne.
Why am I washing my hands every 10 seconds?
Yeah, I've heard conflicting things about that. I heard 20 minutes. I've heard 72 hours. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to
On the
believe.
surface.
They had a warning sent out that you're supposed to open your packages outside and wash them down, and
Well,
before you bring
How
them
do
into
you
the
wash
house.
the mail down?
yeah.
Just ask Jen; she'll tell you. She gets the 12 plates out and she opens them up, and
God. Yeah, you don't want your bills getting soaked.
right.
It's funny because I have a neighbor that gets a
Yeah.
lot of Amazon packages and mail packages, and
Close them down.
I think she opens them outside because they're all out there and they're all open.
Yep.
So hopefully, do we have a lot of people on board, or we got a lot of people joining?
watching.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
very cool. So welcome everybody, and if you guys missed the James Taylor introduction, we got Mario, we got John, we got Lauren, and we got myself, and we got a video going with 4 boxes. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool.
Exactly.
I like it.
Two people are trying to steal our thunder, though, Warren. This was supposed to be our show this week.
It was.
Well,
All right.
look, Mario, if it's okay with you, I can bail.
I can bail too. I was
I can
supposed to be
bail
off
out.
today
and
anyway.
They can take the day off. I don't think they forgot the clowns and the balloons though. I don't think they got this. I don't think they ordered the clowns and balloons.
Yeah.
Well, you were supposed to be in Nashville. I was supposed to be
Yeah.
on my way home.
Well, I was. Yeah. I don't even want to go down that road.
Yeah, I know.
Throwing salt in the wound there.
Yeah. That was the trip of a lifetime for me. But let's talk a little Phillies.
All
Little
right.
Phillies news. Little Phillies. Joe Girardi. I mean, is it not a breath of fresh air to hear him with his message to Phillies fans?
Yes.
I mean, it just you just want to give him a big hug, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
Well, so what's going to happen with the baseball season?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a real.
So from what I'm hearing, it's supposed to start, or they're shooting for it to start in June,
correct.
and they want to do all full season 162 games,
And then at Christmas time.
and then have the World Series played on Christmas.
Game
So-
7 on Christmas Day. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: how are you going to plan that out? Because World Series is not like the Super Bowl; it's not one game.
Correct.
Yeah,
There-
there's
So
Los Angeles, out in California, some indoor places maybe. Yeah, it's going to be challenging, and then you're also fighting with the NFL too.
right,
That's the other thing that you're
But
competing.
it's also not a predetermined location. It's
right,
what makes it.
correct. Although
But
since
they're
they're going to
saying
be doing it this way, it's got to be a dome.
Right.
That might change.
we just can't have it in Houston because of the trash cans.
they're not still cheating, are they?
Ouch.
But
Well,
they're
nobody's
there.
shooting right now.
But yeah, that's what they're saying. It's gonna be like in like an Arizona or somewhere that has a dome type of thing in Los Angeles. So nobody's gonna.
Jack wants a virtual tour of your wall,
Which wall?
the one behind you.
Yeah.
A couple of the other walls are nicer.
Mhm.
We will accommodate, but let's continue with the show and we'll make everybody happy.
Mm-hmm.
But we definitely need baseball back.
Yeah.
We definitely do, and I think Larry Boa and Charlie Manuel alluded to that yesterday.
Right.
As they tried to do what we're doing, so it was pretty cool to see the two old guys high teching it on Twitter and FaceTiming each other. That was pretty cool. Did you guys all check that out?
Yes. The good thing was seeing Charlie smiling again.
Yeah.
With his couple of health issues.
Just seeing him, period, and seeing him in good spirits. Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure who did the interview with him today. I believe it was somebody from NBC Sports, but they did finally talk to him about his emergency surgery, being flown to Philadelphia for it. So hopefully Charlie's back on the right track.
Yes. Yeah, that would be, going in for a normal hernia surgery and then having to go through what he went through wasn't a fun thing.
No,
So
not at all. Not at all. But hopefully, he's doing much better. And Missy's taking care of him. I don't know about them cream soups. I might opt for something else, but I don't know about cream soup. But,
Miller Lights.
shh. I had one before the show.
Nice.
Yeah, well, I'm home, right?
Happy
Have
hour.
one during the
Taking a
show.
DUI, right?
Yeah,
Have
happy hour.
another one.
Huh?
Have another one.
This is better than happy hour.
There we go. Yes, Sean, we're using Zoom. So I'm answering questions as I see them pop up.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Remember, we're on about a 15, 20-second delay. So,
Yeah.
I think we're always on a delay. So,
well,
Yeah, but that's usually mentally. This is actually physically.
that is
you
true.
guys, anybody? Lauren, what's is our Fight and Phil's buddy in the room?
He is, yes.
What's the word out of Fighting's baseball town? What's going on?
They don't really have anything because they have to wait for Major League Baseball to decide what they're doing because they haven't even designated who's going to what minor league complex yet. So
Yeah.
it's dependent on when they decide that they're going to start spring training. An article that came out today said they will do a shortened spring training, 2.5 weeks at most. But because pitchers won't necessarily be where they need to be, there is talk of expanding the roster for Major League Baseball
Right.
to carry more guys. So the calls I've overheard were that hopefully in the next few days, Major League Baseball will be able to decide when they think spring training would essentially start. It sounds like it may begin mid-May. The guys would go off to their camps for the start of June, but that's all dependent on how this virus goes.
Right.
How everything plays out.
Right.
All right. Well, that's insightful. So you keep us informed. All right.
You got it.
You'll be our minor league informant.
You got it.
Huh? You can take care of that for us.
Sure. Yeah.
Add that to your
Resume.
many hats.
That is an ever-growing collection.
If anybody can handle it, you can.
Thank you.
There
He
you
never
go.
sleeps.
Nope.
John O'Brien, I got a question for you. How you handling all this? Because I know you're not a man to sit in a chair for hours upon hours upon hours. How
No,
you handling this?
it's tough. It's very tough. That's for sure. Just watching TV. Ask Jen. She's got me doing stuff around the house. We got graduation party to get ready for. So, hopefully that comes about. And,
Are they actually they're not having the ceremony, are they?
yeah, I don't know. The ceremony we're not sure about yet. That's still up in the air, which is, unfortunate for all the seniors in these days.
Yeah.
Wherever you are, grade school,
Think about it. No graduation, no proms.
Yeah, proms were canceled.
None of that stuff.
Yeah, proms were canceled, so that's that's already foregone. But yeah, it's a shame.
So word slipped out the other day. You had a tennis match. Is that what I heard? You had a tennis match?
Well, I don't know if you want to call it so much a tennis match, but we were on the court.
Would you like to share some
Elaborate.
story?
Well, this broken down body can't move too fast and too far. So
You had a big racket.
yeah. But Jen and I, we took care of the boys. We took them down. They were bragging, how good they were, and
I expect them to jump in the room any second.
yeah, I'm sure they will. But
They're gonna throw a big net over you and take you away.
yeah, they're used to playing out in the street here, and there's no nets. And once you put a net in front of them, all things changed.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, So that helped that I didn't have to run. I just had to lob it over the net, and they just hit it into the net.
What you're saying, basically, it wasn't much of a match.
No.
All right.
No, Jen was the star of the show. She took care of it for us.
That was my next question. I'd like to hear her side of the story.
Well, she's what's it? Natalie Serpola or whatever her name is. What was her nickname? What's the tennis? What's one of the famous? What she was calling herself? I forget one of the Germans.
Billie Jean King.
No, we won't go that way, but we got one of the
Maria Sharapova.
that was it.
Yeah, we'll go with that one. That's a good one.
We got one of the losers here trying to come in. He's trying to
There he is. There he is.
Fine. Don't listen to him.
I knew there was another side to that story.
Yeah. Can you actually trust that face? Come on.
Carl's my new favorite.
But yeah, it was fun to get out a little bit, but it made me we were out for about a half an hour, and then I had to come back in and laid up for the next 2 days.
All right.
I paid for it.
No wonder I haven't heard from you.
Exactly. Exactly.
So let's move on to some maybe some Flyers talk. You know, I'm hearing right before we went live that the combine, the awards, and the draft, everything's been canceled.
Really?
I mean, I'm you know, the NHL put it out there, so it must be true. I mean, that's you know,
Guys, we got Stairs watching.
Matt Stairs,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he just hopped on.
number 12. Matt Stairs.
Just in time for the hockey talk.
Yeah, right. The only problem is he's a Montreal fan.
Right.
Good evening, Matt. He just said good evening all. So
Very cool. Very
What
cool.
can you do? You can't blame him for where he lives.
He put a couple cool photos up recently. It was sunny and 71 day, and there was a foot of snow the next day. That's life in Canada.
Right.
Jack's saying it's postponed. It's not canceled, Carl.
Really.
Yes.
We can't get that pause / canceled / postponed thing figured out, right? Everybody's got a
true.
different interpretation.
I think the world's just going to be on hold for the next month. And then they're going to figure out what to do after that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Crazy.
I know.
Is there any way we can salvage this hockey season? I mean, is it possible?
seriously, why not just have the playoffs later?
Oh, no, he didn't. He beat.
How much of the season was left before this happened?
Was it like 20 some games?
Yeah, right around 20 games. Maybe
Yeah.
not
Okay.
quite 20.
You know, probably would be good to get maybe 10 games in and then have the playoffs for the guys to get their legs back instead of jumping right into the playoffs. But
Yeah, this is, you know, I wish I had a crystal ball to figure out how this is all going to play out for all these sports.
right.
So Jack's saying the teams were asked for available dates in August.
Wow.
August.
Yeah.
That's like another season.
Yeah. How are you going to keep the ice hard?
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna have that and then go right into next season?
That's a
Right.
great question. I wonder if they kept the ice hard at Wells Fargo Center.
I thought they always did, didn't they? And it just put
No,
the
they melted down after the season.
do they?
Yeah.
I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if they did that and they just put the wood over top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way they can repaint it every year.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, that would be that'll be, you know, we'll have some fog then.
Nothing like August hockey, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Project.
Bernie will be the expert for Hart. He'll let them know how to play it through the fog.
Right? How about that? What game was that? That was up in
Buffalo.
Buffalo, wasn't it?
Yep, Buffalo.
Wasn't that in Buffalo? They had a problem with
Was that the
Oh.
74-75 year?
was that yeah, I guess it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a pretty famous photo of Bernie in the crease,
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like Randall in Chicago.
right?
Why is this happening in Philadelphia? We have the fog games.
God.
This is crazy stuff.
I mean, did anybody ever think they'd see a year like this?
No.
No.
No. you know, we were hoping to have the new century or the new decade start off nice and roaring 20s again.
Yeah. Yep.
You know.
Lauren, any questions that we need to address?
No, Matt Stairs said that they normally take the ice out for 5 weeks.
Right.
Um,
And now he's running away now.
yep, now he's got to go. But
One of the dogs probably needs to be walked, right? Is that-
and apparently the NBA is looking at a similar schedule, and then next year would start in December.
wow.
No, I like that because the season
Wow.
doesn't till Christmas anyway. You know, and
So it's just going to
Yeah.
push everything back.
They said it's going to disrupt life for like 18 months.
Wow.
Probably.
I can see that.
So,
yeah, I
I
mean,
can see
you
that.
figured
Well, the Olympics are getting pushed to next year.
right. So there you go.
So
yeah. And then I wonder how many countries are going to back out with being over in Japan the Olympics.
Jack
Yeah.
said ice is out right now at Wells Fargo,
The ice is out.
yeah.
according to
Really?
Jack.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
But one day you have to
How
do
long does
that
that take to redo it?
because if they're going to be in the playoffs, they're going to have the playoff ice that they'll have to repaint anyway. So I don't know that that's a big deal to get it back, you know, to play. You have to put the
But how
logo.
long does it take to make an ice rink?
Well, I don't know with all their stuff they have because I mean they take it, melt it out so they can paint the playoff logos and stuff into it. So
Then how long does it take to freeze up again?
probably a couple days, a day maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, Carl, you need more light on your face.
Yeah, Steve Harris said that, Dad, you need more light to see you.
Yeah, I'm cool right the way I am. I'm good.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Bad lighting in the room. Very bad lighting. Sorry.
Turn the fish tank light on.
Huh?
Turn the fish tank light on.
It's on.
Oh,
It's on.
that is bad lighting.
It's bad lighting in the room.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll
Oh, at least you got that light turned on. I couldn't figure that out when I was trying to walk the fish.
Oh,
It was a good thing it was late at night, real quick when I went in there because it was in and out, and I had my little flashlight from the phone going. People would have thought it was a burglar in there. They saw the lights.
God.
you guys are comedians. You guys are good.
Yeah, so according to Facebook comment, NBA is looking at playing games at practice facilities since there won't be fans allowed when they return.
Wow.
I don't know how the NBA makes any money, but sure. Okay,
I think at this point they're probably just trying to get the season done with.
sure, yeah.
So we'll have playoff games in Camden.
Sure.
Was that a shot?
No, just that's where it'll be at. Won't be down at the Wells Fargo. Be over in Camden.
Disruption.
Eruption. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's talk Eagles, I guess. We'll move on to Eagles.
Before you go there, since we
Yeah.
got a bunch of people on board and favorite hockey movie? You guys got a favorite hockey movie? Anybody online with us? Favorite hockey movie?
I'll let you know as they start to answer.
Yeah, there.
Seems to
No,
be a few.
it'll be a while before they get to it.
Slap shot.
Slapshot's a good one. Miracle.
Miracle. Yeah.
The 80 Olympic team. I mean, I just watched that again the other night.
Hmm.
That's
What's that on?
DVD.
Ah, okay. I had a feeling you were going to say that.
You set it up on a tee for him.
Sorry.
We got 2 votes for Slapshot, 3 votes for Slapshot, 4
Everybody
Maybe.
loves
Mighty Ducks,
the tinfoil.
another one for Mighty Ducks, but 2 for Miracle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right.
All right.
We'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye on that. Mario wants to go to Eagles talk, so he must have something that he wants to bring up.
No. I was just
No?
Most active, right?
You just want to keep this show rolling, huh?
we kind of hit a lull, so I figured I would just move it along a little bit.
We hit a
Oh.
wall.
One's a good movie too.
for Youngblood.
I haven't seen that movie. I need to check that out.
Yeah, you should. It's a good movie.
I need to check that one out. Is that one on DVD?
Yeah, I think
On my
is that
DVD.
with Rob Lowe.
Which one's that?
Youngblood.
Oh yeah, that was a good one too.
Was that with Rob Lowe in there?
It was. That was
Okay.
Rob.
All right,
Mhm.
just making sure I had the right movie.
Yep.
Sam also said Mighty Ducks, like AP.
Bunch of Mighty Duck fans, huh?
Yeah.
2 so far.
Yeah, they the leader on the board. That shocks me a little bit.
Now you're more of a hockey guy, Carl. Would that be the Mighty Ducks be more of a slap at hockey because it was kind of more not cartoonish, but
AP says no.
no. All right.
You weren't asking him, but he says no.
I wouldn't expect him to since he voted for it.
Well, is Space Jam a shot at basketball? It's the same concept.
Oh yeah, no, it is.
What with what was that? With the Jordan with
Yeah.
Jam with
Yeah.
Yeah, the Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
yeah. What was that? What was that called? Space Jam.
Yep. Space Jam.
Space Jam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. They all have their little place in the world. You know,
Oh, just like Hoosiers with basketball. That was more,
right?
sentimental, I guess you might want to call it, or like
Yeah.
Miracle for hockey would be that way, and yeah, just interesting.
But thanks for the the attaboy on being a hockey guy. I like that.
I told you I'm a hockey guy.
Yeah,
Or Gee.
that's enough out of you.
Yeah, I'm a all sporter.
All right, let's talk birds. Let's talk birds because this ought to fire you up a little bit. You got company.
Yeah, we got we got another guy that thinks he knows basketball or football.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he plays the Madden football on the Xbox, so he thinks he knows everything.
I do.
Tyler, what do you think about the Rams' new logo?
Ew.
Wow, you were in depth with that one.
Horrible.
You're cutting yourself off the screen.
It's horrible.
It is. It's pretty. I'm not a fan. I just
All right, I haven't seen it. I'm gonna bring it up here.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
didn't I see it somewhere that they stole it from like a college team or something?
Oh really?
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks like almost like the San Diego Chargers. Well, the Los Angeles Chargers.
yeah, I'm not a fan.
When I first saw it, that's the first thing I thought it was the LA Chargers.
Too much change.
Yeah.
Too much change.
Yeah, I'm not a
Oh,
fan.
their colors, 1 year, changing cities the next year, changing
Right.
the logo the next year.
They're trying to make a clean break, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. The color scheme almost looked like the Chargers. That's why it was like.
Yeah, a little crazy there.
Yeah, I was definitely not a fan of that.
Tyler, quick question: Who's the better video game person in the house?
Well, that one I'll give to him.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that right?
Yeah.
yeah. Well, these new games are a little too technical.
So it's called Play More, Dad.
Yeah, well,
My dad's just bad and old.
I'm a boomer in his world.
So between the two brothers, who's the better player?
Me.
Yeah,
Is that right?
yeah. Well,
Don't mean to toot my own horn or anything.
Go right ahead. Why not? Why not?
off the TV. But, yeah, Yeah, he's pretty good at it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. What do you think of the new league? Are you into that? Have you been down to any of the live events?
For the EA Sports stuff.
No.
No, he hasn't.
No.
No.
All right. All right.
No.
We need to get an authority in on that.
Yeah.
What, the E-League?
Yes.
Get it.
So Bill's son actually got a partial scholarship to Widener for being on their E team.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Didn't know there was such a thing.
Oh yeah, no, it's getting to be
There wasn't. Widener just created the team this year and asked him to be on it, and he ended up getting half a scholarship.
How about that?
Yeah.
Interesting. That's cool.
So
John, Eagles, defense. Are we gonna spend any money on the offense?
Whew.
we're getting a lot of questions
No.
about that, by the way.
Yeah, Sean wants to know when they're going to sign a veteran wide receiver.
Well, I think everybody's gone now.
Well,
Kind of.
you're still hanging on to that 20 million.
Right.
You know, Jeffries has got to go, I think, before they make a move.
Right. And that's the problem because he's hurt, so they can't cut him while he's hurt.
Even if you eat the contract, you still can't.
I believe there was like some kind of talk about that, but then Cam Newton just was let go by the Panthers. So yeah, I'm not sure what what the ramifications there are, but I think it's something with the fact that he's hurt. They can't release him.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, I mean,
what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on all these new, backfield guys? What do we got? Like three new guys back there?
yeah. Well, we just signed another guy today from the Rams,
Yeah.
another cornerback, and Nikolai Roby Coleman. Everybody's on a 1-year deal, so I just, it's patchworking it for a year. Hopefully it works out. Sidney Jones is going to get a shot to be one of the starters. Go there.
I read today he's working out with a specialist. I guess trying to bring his game along.
I hope so. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it won't be a wasted pick. He was highly touted before he tore his ACL, so hopefully that'll help him out, and he'll be back now. Third year now from the injury.
So do you think that Jim Schwartz has been making these calls for Howie to make? These are guys that fit his system.
It seems to be because a few of them have played under him already before. So I think it might make the transition a little bit better. Because if OTAs and training camp might be hindered a little bit, having these new guys onto the team, or it might be a hard transition if you're not familiar with the system.
Right. Got you.
Yeah.
We need to get a weapon or two. You need another running back, right?
Right.
You need another running back. You need a wide receiver.
I think they can do all that, through the draft.
Really?
I think so. They're going to. They need to
go Sanders, Boston Scott, and a draft pick. Does that make sense?
It may. There's supposedly a few good, running backs in the draft, and with this being a heavy wide receiver thing, that they might be able to sneak one in with one of their multiple picks in the third, fourth, and fifth rounds. They have multiple picks, and yeah, I don't know. I think they're going to try to go young offense. They haven't addressed anything, and there's a lot of wide receivers that were out there that you could have gotten.
Yeah. Would you have paid Anderson $20 million, 2 years, $20 million? It went to Carolina.
Yeah, that one's might have been a little steep, especially after Perryman.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for him.
Yeah, Perryman signed for 8 years or $8 million for the 1 year.
It just seems like Carolina's loading up on former Temple Owl players.
Right. Well, you had Rule going there, so
Yep.
was that the cornerback or the quarterback was their Temple guy?
TJ somebody,
Yeah, from
Jay
the
Walker.
XFL.
Yeah. He played at Temple for him,
Right.
and he signed him to a 2-year deal.
Yeah.
He must think something of him, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Pretty
Again,
incredible.
I know the system.
Anything online, Lauren?
Yeah, we got two things. Sean said that the Eagles Patriots 2005 Super Bowl is on the NFL Network, I assume now. And he can't wait to see how he screwed up that game. And Jeff has a serious question for you, Dad. How does the current coronavirus situation change how player signings are done when the world begins to get back to normal?
That's a great question. Jack usually comes up with them. I see it being a problem. I really honestly do, because I think players are going to be afraid to engage with with the fans. I think it's going to be a situation where you might have a table in front of a table kind of thing.
But don't you think that as long as somebody isn't walking into the store hacking or sneezing all over the place, I mean, you're talking about washing your hands or using hand sanitizer after the signing. I mean, we've had players do that. Deuce Staley went through an entire bottle.
I was just getting ready to ask you who the guy was that went through a whole bottle of hand sanitizer.
That was before this happened.
Exactly. Two.
I mean, maybe they'll bring their own pens. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to play out. It's a rather unique kind of situation. I know when I was down in Clearwater and the day we met Joe Girardi, he pulled out his own pen out of his back pocket and signed for everybody.
Right.
But a paid signing in the mall with a big name type player, 300-400 people, photo ops, signing autographs. I just don't know how engaging they're going to be moving forward until this thing clears up.
But don't you think with time, as with anything,
I do.
after a while it goes back to normal?
I do. I just think they're going to ask for even more money now, because it's going to give them more reason to not want to do it, because it was getting harder and harder, to get the guys.
Right.
But then they'll be back. We'll be back. Everything will get back to normal. And hopefully this just blows over and we forget about it. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna take time. But it's a great question. It really is. It's a great question. What's Jack saying? Does he have an opinion or not really?
No.
Anybody
No.
else?
Ryan Hannigan wants to know which one of us is Paul Lynn.
Paul Lynn?
Yeah. From the Hollywood Squares.
Hey, Mom's watching.
I was thinking the Brady Bunch.
Well, I have a conference call every day for work at 4:00, and there's 9 of us.
Oh, there you go.
Exactly what it looks like.
Yep, there you go.
Are you always in the same spot? Or is it?
Change it up on them.
Okay. All right.
I change it up on them.
Can we move these around?
I don't know. Because I don't see it the same way as it's broadcasting.
No, it's actually flipped.
Really?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my photo is above my dad's from what I see on here, but when I look on Facebook, I'm above John.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I have it as you at the top left, and I'm the top right, and Mario's bottom left, and
No, see, I'm up here. Lauren's here. Carl's down here, and
I'm in
then
the dark.
literally.
We're gonna need to get you a flashlight for next week.
Yeah, we need to
Oh,
get
right?
you.
spotlights.
But Wally is hoping they reschedule the Phillies Festival. Has that already been canceled? When was that scheduled for?
That's early May.
Oh,
Yeah, that was like 10th or 11th, something like that.
I'm sure that's going to get changed because, everything, the start of the season is not going to be until June. So, and then the schedule's not, that day is not going to be an open day now. even
Right.
if it was playing in time.
Yeah.
So Sean wants to know if,
That's
that
perfect,
better?
Mom.
Is
Yeah,
that better?
Perfect.
Is that
I
better?
think you're on the spotlight.
Is that
Like he's
better?
at a
you
campfire.
gotta put it up against your chin so it goes straight up.
Are you going to tell a campfire story?
Now, now I'm being blinded.
Yeah.
I can't afford that.
Sean wants to know, do you think the start of the NFL season is in jeopardy? He's worried about that.
I think right now everything's in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right, because
We're basically in a you know what, a 14-day, you know, situation. Get a reevaluated in 14 days. You know, when they start to lift bans and start to move things where people can, you know, can go out. It's going to take time, but I think everything's going to get pushed back, no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah.
actually the last weekend of April is the first rookie OTAs, so
Yeah.
we'll know more at that time as far as if they were pushed back, if things are going to be
Well, they're having the draft via
Zoom.
Zoom, right? Hope they got better lighting than me.
Well, you got good backlighting. You need good front lighting, Carl.
Here we go with the assist.
There you go.
See that now we got.
That's better.
Now he
Now
looks
we
like
can
he's
kinda
reading
see
in
half
his
the face.
library. That's a little better.
I knew the lighting in here was going to be poor.
Yeah, especially on a dreary day like today.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
Did you water the fish?
I walked them right before the show.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was a little tricky getting the leash on them. But once I got it on there, the first one was.
The one does not like a leash at all.
Yeah, well, I think I went for that one first, and I found out the hard way.
Yeah.
God.
So moving
Yeah.
along here, we lost a very good entertainer in Kenny Rogers this week.
Yeah.
81 years old, the gambler.
He was a fan.
Yep.
Who's a fan?
I didn't realize you were a fan.
I'm a fan of everything. I love music.
That's a lot.
I'm into everything. I
Okay.
like to dabble.
So we have somebody asking if when baseball does come back, will there be a mini spring training and will it be in Florida? So
Yes.
that was that's what it was my understanding too. What'd you say, John? 2 weeks?
That's what Lauren was just saying
Lauren,
earlier.
you guys are saying
Like
2 weeks?
Yeah, 2.5 weeks at most, which was basically what was left
Correct.
Right.
before they canceled it. But with the lack of training happening now, you know, they don't want guys burned out by October. So they're going to carry extra players on the roster. But
Right. Because they want to carry the
now that
season
spring
all.
training,
Right.
who knows?
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah, that's why probably the June 1st date is probably closer to being more realistic than anything right at the moment.
well, I mean, I think April's just completely out of the question.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Well, they already said
No.
mid-May.
What's that?
They already said mid-May for
Right.
for baseball. So,
Right.
Yep.
and I'm assuming that's the start of the spring training type of mid-May, and then which will give you the June 1st-ish.
I guess the question that I have, you know, these guys were ramped, you know, all revved up and amped up, and they were close to being ready for opening day, right? We were 2
Right.
weeks away, basically. Physically, you know, from a standpoint for pitchers with their arms and you know, hitters for timing. I don't know. Is 2 weeks going to be enough for these guys to you know, pull the trigger and say, okay, I'm ready to go? I just don't see it. I really don't.
Well, Stephanie Brogdon, the mother of Connor, right?
Yes.
I don't follow this. Okay. Her source says that they're hoping for a May 15th report date for spring training.
Right. Which will, and then hopefully the pitchers keep.
Beginning of June.
Yep. And then the pitchers will have themselves ready. Get themselves. The pitchers are going to be the hardest part, getting them ready.
Right.
I mean, the timing's going to be off, but that's going to be off for everybody.
So,
As far as the
so
hitter.
Joe wants to know if the contracts will get prorated. How's that work?
Well, that's why Scott Boras was wanting to get the
Right. That's why he wants them to go until, next year with the season.
which kind of is. I mean, you would think. I don't know. It's kind of weird because you would think this is going to be the season, so they're playing. As far as the players are looking at it, we played the full
Right.
season. It just unfortunately was a shortened season, for uncircumstanced, that they were out of their control. But you wonder how the owners would feel because, they're losing half or more of attendance.
Right.
So, you can see it from both sides, but I mean, I would be on, on the player side, you played the full season. And it's just
Yeah, but I mean, unless you want to play all the way up till December, how do you play a full season of baseball in the winter?
well, you can't. I'm just saying, but whatever if you end up playing 130 games or 100 games, whatever, you're going to probably end up having a lot of double headers.
Yeah, I mean that's going to be something to like scheduling wise. It's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah, most recent comment from William says, I read the players are willing to do double headers to make up games if needed.
Well, right. Well, that's what. Yeah, they would have to, to keep their.
How many a week can you do? One?
Yeah.
One double header a week?
Right.
Well, no. If they're going to expand the rosters and stuff, and they're going to, everybody's doing it. They could probably play 3 or 4 games a week.
Really?
3 or 4 double headers?
Well, it's going to be a pitching issue, but if they expand the roster, that you have more pitchers.
Isn't it going to be more than a pitching issue?
Yeah, you're going to have
Expanding
people
these
tired
rosters
out.
by double?
Well, they were saying probably like 35. You give an extra.
So, Lauren,
30.
can you answer that question for Joe?
So, okay, Joe is asking, will season ticket holders get refunds or will they get credit toward future seasons? How would that be handled? If there's would it be prorated?
Every team would be individual.
Yeah.
Everyone-
According to my source, every team would get it individually. But yeah, it'd be a prorated thing. So however many games there were, you would,
They've already paid it, probably try to get them.
right, they would probably try to transfer that payment to next year. Maybe you're paying separately this year. It's all going to be dependent on when things actually get started, which is the frustrating thing because nobody knows that. So it's all just
Right.
a guessing game.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, but I mean, if it might be just if they want to get the whole 162 games, I mean, that's maybe what they have to do, and they're just going to have expanded rosters. I mean, it's not going to be great, as far as the baseball, but.
So, do you think they would ever do something like having a split squad in regular season?
Like they do in spring training?
My
Yeah.
source says no.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think the Players Association would go for any of that, to be honest with you.
Would be
Yeah,
worth a shot.
Where would they go?
Double headers,
Right.
right?
So, I don't know. Let's
Interesting.
talk about my boy Joel Embiid.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Joe dropping down $500,000.
Yep.
He's
Huh?
stepped up
How about
when
that?
he's in it.
Yep.
He's the leader in the clubhouse, right?
Nice.
Sure is.
$500,000.
Well, hopefully this whole virus thing maybe gets him to wake up and become
Listen,
a.
we're not getting into that.
Oh, no, let's get into that. No, I like controversy. Come on, I want to see you two battle.
No.
You two play nice too much.
I have my bunch of apples over on the kitchen table.
Yeah, I know.
Um, You know, I
On
mean,
a separate note, sorry, Jack wants to know, will the Fanatic look normal when the season starts?
We don't hear
Define
much
normal,
about that
Jack.
anymore, do we?
it's
No,
the,
that is
normal.
so far, no one cares about that right now.
yeah. They haven't heard much about that anymore.
Nope.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he needs to grow up, and he is, and
Sure.
you know, and that's, you know, he's what, 24 years old. I mean, you know, that's what happens.
He has his moments.
You know, and you know, it just took a little bit longer, but hey, this might be a good thing for him. You
I
know,
didn't hear anyone else on the team fuck up anything.
right? I mean,
Well,
you had
all right, so I need to jump in here because I believe our boy Ben Simmons donated $1 million to the Australian
mhm.
to his team over there. So I think Ben's done a nice little gesture on his part as well.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of the players. I mean, what was it? The rookie Zion Williams. He right when it first happened, he said, "I'll take care of all the employees throughout the whole stadium."
Right.
You know, I mean, here's a 19-year-old that's doing that, and unfortunately, we had the Sixers, you know, corporate number crunchers wanted to cut everybody's pay cut. You know, unfortunately, that got resolved, and you know, because that was a little bit of a disgrace that happened yesterday.
So you're blaming that on the analytics department as well?
I believe so. Yeah. I mean, that's what happens when you have corporate America, you know, taking over. It's just, you know, they don't have, like, you have the guy in Dallas, Mark Cuban, you know,
Mark Cuban.
Yeah, there you go. You know, it's, you know, he right from the beginning, you know, as they were announcing it to him on the court, he already had the plan set aside that he was taking care of his, like, you know, employees. And, you know, the Sixers wanted to cut guys. You know, it's only 2 months, maybe a month or 2 months, but 20%, that's a lot for.
So let him take 40% from the Devils side of things, because that's the other team that he owns.
Right. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's like I said, it's just all number crunchers. Oh, we're losing money, so let's try to cut money here wherever we can. And, you know,
Jack said the reason we don't have sports right now is because of basketball players.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you saw how quick that spread through there. I mean, with their body contact and all that sweat that they do between back and forth, and
God.
you know,
Well,
And how
I
much
mean,
travel?
it's also the one sport where they all touch that one basketball.
right.
So,
Yeah.
but we do have a question from Joe. Eskin reported that Ben Simmons scrubbed his profile, whatever that is, of all 76er references. Any truth to that? And what do you think it means?
I didn't hear anything about it.
Yeah,
Got
neither
it.
did I.
Joe, where did you find that? If you can find, just shoot the link to either the feed or shoot it to me or
Yeah,
Carl.
I didn't hear anything about that. Is he having issues with somebody?
Is that maybe an issue because of what happened yesterday with the
Yeah,
salaries? Maybe.
yeah. I don't know.
Well,
It's the first time.
they were dead to me until they fixed it.
Well,
it
apparently on
don't
his
take
Twitter
much for
feed.
you to bury somebody. So.
This is true. Well, you know, we got to stick up for the little people.
Apparently he's talking about his Twitter feed.
Oh, okay.
And are we extending the show a bit tonight? Folks are asking because it is 7:33, but we also didn't really get on here till about 6:45
Right.
because we had some technical
Yeah.
difficulties.
So
We're flying now, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's going great.
Doing okay. Everything's good. No, I have no problem. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in quarantine right now, so
Well, you're
I just
happy.
gotta watch Mass Singer at 8:00.
Mass Singer.
Mass Singer's a good show.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
What give me some help. What am I looking at?
So it's like celebrities of all kinds. So like sometimes it's a sports player, sometimes it's a singer or an actor or something.
You go
And
in
then
disguise?
What?
Yes.
Go in disguise?
Yeah, they're in like a crazy cool costume, but they're
Gotcha.
singing.
Yeah, you've
And
been
then-
talking about this for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
they
is-
have a panel of people that have to try to figure out. They give you clues. It's kind of neat.
Okay.
I like
They have to guess who the celebrity is.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
based on the clues and the voice.
wow.
So who is, all right, so let me jump in. Let me ask the tough question. Who has
Okay.
been the coolest person so far?
Well,
Dionne Warwick.
Shaw and Antonio Brown have been two of the sports people that have been on.
Who was
Yep.
the first one?
What?
What was the first one? I got
Tony
Antonio
Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw. I could see Terry. I could see him
Who do you
involved.
think the coolest one's been?
How was he singing?
Not well.
Not well.
That's a shocker.
So
But I mean, he did okay.
I hear we have a request to pull an all-nighter.
Yes, Jack would like us to pull an all-nighter.
Sure thing. We gotta do what we gotta do for the people.
Yeah.
I don't think
know.
they
Carl,
want. I don't think they want to
go the
listen
rest of
to
the night
us.
without eating.
It's only going to get darker in that room.
Hey! Stop! Stop!
That was a peach.
Stop!
There we go. That's good.
Yeah.
We have to get you
Line
one of
beside
those.
the light.
We'll have to get one of those desktop lights for you.
I just need lighting.
Then next he's gonna want powder and stuff.
Oh my God.
Is that called a green room?
It might be.
Yeah.
My job's easy because you can't fix ugly. So
Well, I just need some powder for the top of my head, and we'll be okay.
Just wear this headband.
there you go.
There you go. I told John I was going to wear a hat, but I forgot.
I know
to
you
put it
lied.
on. What's that?
You lied to me.
Well, no, I couldn't find one that I liked actually to wear. So,
So let's go back. We were talking about a favorite hockey movie. How about a favorite sports movie?
ooh.
Favorite sports movie?
Trouble with the Curve.
Yeah, that was good. I
Yeah.
I
enjoyed
like
that.
that one a lot.
I that was very good actually. There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Mom's cracking up over here, so somebody had to put a funny up.
Or was she getting the makeup for you?
Who said that? Who?
Yeah, he's got less hair than I do.
I always like Sandlot. And
Sandlot's good.
I'm
I
a
should
rock.
like Major League.
They're all good.
Yeah.
On the comments, we're getting Remember the Titans, Invincible, Field of Dreams, For the Love of the Game,
Yeah, the Love of the Game's a good one.
61, Rudy,
Field Dreams,
all the good
Rudy, Damn Yankees,
Cool. was
of
voted over
Invincible,
here.
of course.
What did your source say?
Cool Runnings.
Cool Running. What year was that from?
That was the bobsledders.
The early
Yeah.
90s.
Oh,
Everything in
Yeah,
his
the
life is
Jamaicans.
reference to the early
Yeah,
90s.
yeah, the Jamaican bobsled team.
That the Jamaican. I was trying to remember.
Yeah.
Oh, Brian Song. Brian Song's a good movie.
yeah, you need a box of tissues for that one.
Yeah.
Did
yeah.
mom say that?
Yes, she did.
Shocker.
She did.
Angels in the Outfield. That was a good one.
In the outfield.
Hoosiers is always good.
Little big league.
Moneyball was good.
Never saw that one.
A lot about sort of I would say the analytics, right, of baseball and how that can
Billy Bean. Billy
Yeah.
Bean.
go too well.
Yep. Very good. So what's everybody got planned? I mean, you guys all pretty much staying put? Everybody working from home?
I am. I work from home every day, so nothing new for me. Just after work is what's new because there's pretty much nothing to do after work.
Yeah, it means no Quizzo on Tuesday nights.
No, actually, you know what? You got to join. Tom started doing a virtual quiz last
I was
night.
going to ask you about that if they have a virtue.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So I didn't join last night because I was on the road, but I'm curious to see how that all works. Apparently, it was fun.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
yeah, I'll have to see if we can link in and get involved in that. So,
Laurie, you're pretty much still staying put?
Yeah, I was told to work from home till at least April 13th.
Okay.
That's what I'll do. I have no idea what AP is doing.
Okay.
He's here, as far as I know.
He's just waiting for the bell to ring, huh?
Yeah, he gets 3 meals a day. Everything gets taken care of for him. The laundry, the dishes. So, he'll never leave at this point.
Aren't you guys engaged?
Yeah,
Isn't there a wedding still planned?
yeah.
how,
You can
okay,
answer
so,
it.
This has been quite the test, let me tell you. We don't need marital classes. We don't need any of that stuff. I got it. We're good.
Interesting.
He's still alive. I'm still alive. As far as I'm concerned, we're good.
Interesting.
I think that's pretty much half the battle, isn't it?
Yep.
Did you do that injury to his foot?
No, I wasn't even here for it, surprisingly. I wasn't even here.
That's what you say.
Yep, I swear, whatever that means.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be difficult, especially without sports. That's for sure.
I think that's the hardest part for all of us because I think I could speak for every one of us, that's even online with us. I mean, we're such sports junkies.
Well,
Right.
We live and die by the games pretty much.
did
Yeah.
you see what ESPN did this? I think it was ESPN2. What they did this weekend, they replayed something they called ESPN 8, the Ocho, and had all these obscure sports on there.
Oh wow.
It was actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
Pretty fun to watch. So, if you get a chance, you have to check out Dodge Juggle. So you have two guys juggling on either side with a dodgeball tournament going on in between.
Oh wow.
So you have a guy juggling on each team, and then people guarding him, and you have to try to knock the pins out of his hand.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's not hard to do, by the way.
No.
Interesting. How'd I
Yeah,
miss?
what's that?
How'd I miss that?
I think it's on ESPN too.
Really?
Yeah, they played it. I think it was Friday night or Saturday night. I forget. But it was interesting to watch. I know Belinda was talking about it. I know she likes it. But yeah, I got to watch it. And I couldn't stop watching it. It was like a train wreck.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
So, but
Oh.
and that is that considered a sports movie? Dodgeball with Ben Stiller.
Got a ball on it.
That's true. That is true. But anyway, what else did you want to talk about? I know you had a couple things written down here.
Dave Matthews concert tomorrow night, 8:00.
There you go.
So,
Now is he doing that on Facebook?
No, it's a Twitter Yahoo stream.
Okay.
8:00 tomorrow night.
Okay.
The big one is Sunday night, like I said, with Elton John and it's called a living room concert. That should be pretty cool, right?
Yeah, what'd you say?
Have you seen a lot of the local bands doing that?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know that the Giulianos did that one. I think they're all scheduling certain times so that they don't mix into each other, which I think is good on their part because there's no competition between them.
You said send AP for a refill.
God.
Steve Harris.
Oh, that's great. So Elton John, Sunday night, I don't think I heard about that.
Yes, 8 o'clock.
Well,
9
Mom-
o'clock. Sorry, 9. 9 o'clock. 9
Mom's not
o'clock.
allowed to watch.
Who is it?
The Fox.
Mom.
No, she likes the new Elton. She didn't like the young Elton growing up. She didn't like all that.
How does she not like Rocket Man? I don't understand it.
Easy.
All right, well, just mail it back then. Don't let it sit there. Just mail it back. I watched it twice in one day, so
I
just
sold it for $20 on eBay already.
that's not funny.
The whole stack. I got $20.
No, the whole stack comes back to me.
I did good. $20. $20 free shipping.
There you go.
Okay?
Oh, God.
You'll be proud of me. I delivered my first baseball card order today.
Did you?
Delivered. Ordered and delivered in less than an hour.
I
Wow.
hope you're hand sanitized.
Better than Amazon. Better than Prime.
Yep.
Where'd you have to deliver it to?
Only over to Drexel Hill. 7 minutes away.
That's what.
I had to fight the postman for the parking spot.
Oh, God.
Carl's cards. All in one service there, the Carl's cards.
There you go.
Absolutely. Whatever
Who
you
else?
need.
Who else do we have doing concerts?
That's all I got right now.
I've seen a couple. I don't know the names, but there were some couple pop, which is pretty cool. That, you know, that they're doing it to entertain us.
I enjoyed the drop kick Murphy the other night, right?
Not the dogfish head.
Yeah, yeah. Freaking dogfish. That was the problem. So we're drinking everything in sight.
Were they trying?
What's that?
Were they trying to walk the fish too?
I think they were trying to drink the fish. Yeah.
They get nervous when we start talking about dogs and fish. So, hey, it's been fun. It's been real. I enjoyed it. I hope we can do it again next Wednesday night.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Like, well,
Is that the plan? I'm going to try to get better lighting. Maybe I get an
Yeah.
electrician in here and get me some track lighting or something.
Yeah,
Yes.
order a desktop light from Amazon. You should have it by next week.
Hey, I tried ordering something from Amazon and they canceled the order.
Did
What
they?
was it?
I don't know what's going on.
What was it?
Toilet paper?
Not toilet paper. No, it was some supplies for the store, and they canceled it. And they said to check back with them in a couple of weeks.
They were probably getting inundated.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Well, even Amazon Prime, I ordered something for work, and Amazon Prime is not going to get here till Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I did hear
I
that.
hear they're hiring a load of drivers and
Yeah.
so them, Acme, Giant, a lot of people are hiring a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
we need to make sure everybody's staying safe. And
Yep.
what's the deal, Lauren? Wash your hands.
wash your hands.
20 seconds.
Touch your face. No, I
No,
said
don't
not
touch
to
your
touch your
face.
face.
Oh.
Don't touch your face.
I'm in here by myself. I mean, there's nobody here, so I'm touching my face.
But you went to the store, you could have touched other things.
I washed my hands 17 times today.
And they say millennials don't listen. It's the baby boomer generation that's going to kill us all.
Here we
Yep.
go. Here
So
we go.
we're
There's
getting a
where
lot
we
of
end
lot
the-
of comments.
Here's where we end the show.
We're getting wait before we go, Lauren. We're getting a lot of comments saying that they like having you on with us.
Ooh, say, keep you
See?
guys under control.
That does need to happen every once in a while. I told you we needed
Let
a
us know
moderator.
next time so we can fill our glass as well.
I asked you before the show started if I could drink. You said yes.
I wasn't prepared. I would have, I'd have had my little cooler next to me.
All right, so we're drinking next week.
We're drinking next week.
Absolutely.
All right.
John, water's up. Okay?
I'll have my water on the rocks.
Sprite, right?
Yeah, I'll splurge for the show. I'll get sprayed on the rocks.
Okay. On the rocks or just?
On the rocks. Nah,
Alright.
no, you got to get it on the rocks.
Yeah. You see that comment, Lauren? Pay increase for you?
Yeah, well, I have to get paid initially to get an increase. So that's the only drawback there.
We'll give you 100% increase.
Perfect.
And you're also paying for our Zoom hookup. You're awesome.
I'm not paying for it, but yeah, pretty much. So,
You guys all good? I got nothing else. I'm tapping out.
There you go.
I am gonna plug the autograph showdown contest on the Carl's Cards page right now. So if you guys haven't gotten in on that yet, we are doing a pretty sweet March Madness style autograph guest showdown. So everybody should join in on that on the Carl's Cards page.
Have you thought there've been any surprises? Anybody kind of jumped out at you?
Yeah, I was surprised by a few. When Matt Stairs was on earlier, he did beat Jeremy Roenick. But I was surprised.
One hockey guy beating another.
I was surprised that Sean McCoy beat John Capoletti.
Yeah, that was
That was a weird one. But for the most part, I think they've been pretty good. The Dick Vermeil, Brent Selleck one was good.
Yeah, it was a tough one.
That's a tough one.
There's been a few close ones.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's a fun thing to keep an eye on, and it's been getting a lot of participation as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say the biggest upset's probably been Darren Sproles over Greg Luzinski.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
that must have been a late rush on Sproles then, because I thought Lozinski was winning for most of the part.
Oh, Jack wants to know how Tito Santana got any votes over against Brian Propp.
Oh, Jack.
Oh God.
We'll see who
All right.
wins.
Yeah, very, very cool. Very, very
Yep.
cool. So
With that one.
thanks to everybody.
Should I
Lauren,
play the
thanks for
outro?
putting this all together.
You got it.
All right.
We'll be back at it again 6:30 next week.
6:30 next week.
Facebook works.
Yep.
All right, guys, take care. Be safe.
All right, everybody be safe.
All right.
Yeah.